Hello.
Hello. Are you Veda?
I'm Veda.
Hi.
And your name is?
I'm Kathy.
Kathy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Welcome back.
To my kitchen.
To your kitchen.
I always liked to cook, even as a kid. I'd come home from school and my mom would say, you need to make a cake for supper, so. And I didn't mind doing it because I didn't have to milk the cows or go out in the chicken house. Okay, let's go down and see if we can find the old kitchen. We first started out in the basement kitchen of the old original church.
So I think, can you believe it?
No, I can't. This corner, there was a old-fashioned refrigerator about 5 to 6 feet tall. And that's where we were until the church built a new kitchen upstairs in that social hall.
And so here's your triple sink.
You brought the old sink in here.
We did, and the cabinets are yours too.
I wondered if they were.
Yeah.
Well, the lady who started this was Sue Maroff. And she used to drive to the First Baptist Church in downtown Boulder twice a week, pick up the meals for Louisville and Lafayette, and deliver them. After 2 years of driving on snowy Arapahoe Road, she thought about, well, why don't we see if we can start a program out here? When it got close to the time, we kept saying, where are we going to find a cook? We asked different people and got different ideas, but nobody wanted to be a cook. So Sue said to me, well, would you do the job until we can find someone else? I said, well, I guess.
How many meals did you make a day?
Well, the very first day there were 13.
Okay.
And the last day I worked was 130.
Wow.
So I started out. 29 years later, I was done. They finally found someone else.
When I retired, I needed to get out of the work mode and change my lifestyle, and I had a plan to do some philanthropy type work. It felt good to my heart. I started out as a driver, and I was asked to join the board. And one of the things I thought we needed to do was be a little more transparent with our money.
This reminds me that we didn't have a safe when we were here. Behind a wall down there, there's a door, and we have one of our freezers there. And where we keep our petty cash and checks that haven't gone to the bank yet. In the freezer, when you don't have a lot of money because you spend it on helping people, you do the best you can with what you've got.
There was always an agenda item for financial report. We put that on our website. By doing that, people had more confidence in giving their money to us because they knew how it was going to be spent and they could see the growth.
Wow, this brings back memories. As you can see, it's about 25% the size of our current kitchen, but this is where Cold Creek Meals on Wheels worked. Extraordinary experience being here and working in this heat. You know, it's hot outside and it's hotter inside, so the door is always cracked on a warm day.
The population of Superior, Louisville, Lafayette, and Erie had grown tremendously, and so we didn't have the capacity at that kitchen to provide as much food as was needed. So we were looking around. They had just started completing Josephine Commons. The mayor of Lafayette and I had met at a couple of events. I called her and I said, could I meet you at Josephine Commons? I understand they have a commercial kitchen that might be available for our use.
We were talking, and I went like this, just wiped my hand across a surface, and I looked at my fingers, they were really dusty. So I showed it to her. I says, how long has this been like this? Has it not been used? And she said, never been used. I says, it's going on almost 2 years since this place opened up, right? And she said, yes. I said, well, you know, I'm just wondering, maybe you would consider working with Cold Creek Meals on Wheels. She said, yeah, I will do that.
So over one weekend we moved, and we amazed the city of Lafayette We got some recognition from Superior Chamber of Commerce as the best nonprofit in the area. You know what you've done is important, you get a good feeling about it, and you can smile because somebody else is smiling because of it too. So.
Morning! How's everybody today? Morning! Coal Creek Meals on Wheels is a grassroots organization where it was started by local Lafayette community residents that saw a need in the community and created an organization to fulfill that need. I was really drawn to that. How are the routes doing now that we've changed things in Surf Tracker? Have volunteers been happier?
Going a lot better.
Okay, those volunteers are what sustains us. We have 250 volunteers that are actively involved in the organization. That's huge. I've never seen an organization with that many active volunteers.
Good morning. Let's see what you have. Peas and onions today. Chicken. I think it's chicken.
Oh, chicken, that's right.
Chicken.
yeah,
Looks
chicken.
wonderful.
And it's always good food, too.
I know. Good, good, good.
We're celebrating our 50th anniversary this year, and we've served 800,000 meals in the community. Now it's time to look to the future. We know that there are people in the community who need our services and that we're not reaching them. And that could be because we are not serving food that they like, or it could be because they aren't aware that we exist. And we know that there's going to be a lot of additional seniors that need our services. So I am incredibly excited to better serve the community in ways we've never thought of before.